Now you can. Can you hear me now? Okay, good, good, good. All right, hey, good evening, everyone. My name's Mr. Norman, and this is the 2024 Christian McCullough Middle School Band Winter Concert. Can you please clap it out for our beginning band, please? Told you. We got a bunch of music. We have jazz bands, percussion ensembles, drum lines, beginning band, concert band, symphonic band, soloists. We got a lot to do tonight, so and knowing it's Monday, and thank you for coming out, being crazy enough to come out on a Monday night with me. The students before that are in front of you right now, here's why this is, out of all the groups you're gonna see tonight, this is why this is the best group. Because 4 months ago was the first week of school, and they had no clue what they were doing. None. They didn't even know how to put together a trombone, right? They didn't even know what a baritone was. And now they're playing music. So imagine if this is the first 4 months, knowing that the first month was just music, reading, and learning. Imagine what springtime's gonna sound like. Imagine what the end of the year is gonna sound like. And imagine what next year would sound like. Like the squeaks and the honks and the beep, boop, bops and all the crazy sounds you hear at home will actually start turning into something good. And by the time that they leave middle school, trust me, they will be amazing. All right? This first song is called Christmas Race. I hope you guys enjoy it. Believe it or not, I cannot do this by myself. We actually have such good administration. We are one of just 3 schools that has a main middle school director as well as an assistant director. And that just, it's usually it's a commitment from the admin to showing us that fine arts matter to our school. And Mr. Graydon and the rest of the admin, we have a great team here at Christian McCullough. So guys, I'm gonna get out of the way. Guys, can we please clap it out for our great assistant director, Mr. Harlan Golbe, please.
Hello, friends. As Mr. Norman said, he's fantastic. I'll tell you, sparkling title. As he mentioned, my name is Mr. Golbe. I'm actually an alumnus of both this program and our Hillsborough Partners tonight, so this is a bit of a surreal experience for me to be able to teach the younger generation of music. These guys are fantastic. I don't know. Like they come to class with these very wacky stories, and it's fantastic to be able to interact with them on a level where I know that I can see the growth as a musician, and it's just better people between getting kicked out of Walmart and going hunting and talking about how the Knicks have run the Heat. Yeah. But it's an absolute privilege to be in front of you guys today and teaching these fine young musicians right here, especially around the holiday time too. So I can ramble all day, but for now, let's get into the holiday spirit. My friends, 2 songs for the holidays.
Moving right along. Oh, you turned it off. I won't turn it off. It won't pick up that far. All right, moving right along. We got one more for you for our beginning band portion. Just know we got a lot of good music. I have a feeling Drumline is in the back warming up, so we got a lot of good for you. This is a song called North Pole Stomp, and it's just a fun one. All right, here we go. This is it, North Pole Stomp. neat about this group is that they have the least amount of rehearsal time compared to any other group you're going to hear tonight. So the fact that they played as well as they did, most middle schools don't have drum lines. And the fact that we do the extra at our school kind of should tell you everything about the way that we approach the fine arts. Can you clap it out one more time for our drumline, please? All right, I don't want to age myself when I say this, but the next song has absolutely nothing to do with the holidays. It's just one of those cool songs to do cool songs. And when I was a kid growing up, Superman was cool. No one even knew what Iron Man was unless like you were like knee deep in the comics. But everyone knew what Batman was. Batman was just like one of those things, and I'm telling you, I remember watching it as a kid, and I was like, what's happening? It was just so wild to me. Batman still to this day is just, his super ability is, he's rich. So, but I'll tell you, when I heard the original Batman theme back in 1989, for all of you, I don't want to say the names like Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson, but that was just one of those ones that kind of resonated with me as a kid growing up. So instead of me conducting this, I'm going to call on our great assistant director, Mr. Golbe. If you are hiding somewhere, come on out, and he's going to conduct Batman for us, all right? This is the Batman theme.
Sir, there you go.
All right. I love Christmas music. I do. But you need to understand the musician side of me does not love Christmas music because it's all happy and it all sounds like major scales and it just, after a while, it all sounds the same. Hanukkah music is in minor, it's more fun, the rhythms are more intricate. There's not enough Hanukkah music that's written for band because it's always swarmed by Christmas, like the people that celebrate Christmas like in August before like Halloween has even come yet. But I will tell you, this song is called Dreidl Adventure, and if you know the song Civvy Vaughn, it's like in the C minor, really kind of tricky, and I have a lot of fun with the kids on this one. This is Dreidl Adventure, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to keep the show going, but just know that this song, historically, is probably the coolest song you're going to hear tonight. This song is called The Christmas Truce of 1914. Now, this is 110 years ago, right around this time. And what's neat about this, and you can look this up, I Googled it, is on the Western Front between the British soldiers and obviously the Nazi soldiers of World War I, they're about 30 yards away from each other. And imagine like little bunker hills, right, where they're sitting there. Finally, one of them, they don't know what side it started in, started just to sing songs. And finally, they both kind of waved a white flag at each other and said, "It's Christmas. Can we just stop shooting?" And for a week, people that had language problems, that they couldn't communicate all the way, they put down their weapons, and there's pictures that you can see of them playing soccer together. This is December, between two people that the next week were back shooting each other because it was World War. But for a week, they showed pictures of their families, and they remembered that maybe there's more to life than just going rah, rah, rah to each other, saying what's wrong all the time. That maybe it's just about connecting from one human to another. So inside this song, you're gonna hear, for my band people in the room, you're gonna hear Gustav Holst like Mars, like you hear this evil drum, jump, 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 right, representing the impending war. But then you hear the clarinets and you hear alto saxes and you hear them playing Silent Night over it, until the drums kind of slowly, you don't even think about it, kind of fade away. And then the Christmas spirit kind of takes over. But then at the very end, you start to hear the drums again to kind of symbolize that impending war still happened through World War I. This is the Christmas Truce of 1914. This is our concert band, and this is our last song for the evening for this band. I hope you enjoy it. All right, everyone. Guys, we have a couple percussion ensembles. Wait till we quiet down. There we go. Here's what's neat about this group. And every group from here on out till the end of the night, which we only got a handful of groups left, but I'm telling you guys, it's something special for this reason. This is a percussion ensemble made of non-percussionists. None of these kids actually are in percussion. You have tuba players behind you, you have clarinet players, you have flute players, you have trumpet players, but one thing you don't have is people that hold sticks and mallets on a regular basis. So this is a song called Joy to the World, and we put this together in 3 hours. So from not holding anything to being able to play, 3 hours. 3 hours ago, we were dropping off our kids here. So that's not that long of a time ago. And I would never say it to their face, but I actually am proud of these kids right now. This is Joy to the World. It's not every day where you see like a 5'8" squirrel. But hey, I have to tell you that Hurricane Milton, I'm upset at him because I really wanted to do this Halloween song, and then Milton ruined everything. So I am a little angry at Milton, all right? So hold on, I gotta dress up. I don't care, I'm doing it, all right? This song is called The Skeleton Crawl. That was hot in there for a second. All right, now for something completely different. This is a classic from the Nutcracker. This is a song called Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. There are a lot of good songs this concert that are different flavors for everyone. I didn't have like a steady band director like 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade like you have between Park Vista and Kristen McCullough, where we are extremely blessed, where it's just continuity from year to year. When I was a kid, I didn't really know like what to do. I was a trombone player. I didn't know what. Like I didn't have great directors. Like one year, boom, next year someone else. Boom, they said go right. The other person said go left. The other person said scales. The other person said music. It was all this different stuff. And during summertime, Miss Murthy from Park Vista, Mr. Rodriguez from Park Vista said, man, what's the song that like we're gonna rally behind? Like what's like the hype song? But like, not like hype like at a pep rally. Like something where it's like continuity from the middle school to the high school. What's the song? And they picked a song that's called Salvation is Created. And you need to know why this is a cool song. It's not necessarily a band arrangement. It was actually a vocal arrangement first. But the neat part of Salvation is Created is Park Vista's wind ensemble, their top group, the Big Dog group, played Salvation is Created at their concert on this past Saturday. So I'm like, it makes sense that the middle school would play Salvation is Created as well. I didn't hear about the song until I was 19 years old in a trombone choir taught by like Dr. Brian Brink. And he said, I said, why is everyone hyping up this song? It's like whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, not that cool. And he said, great groups play this song. And it just, man, I don't know why, it just rang in my brain. He said, great groups play this song. So I thought, instead of having me conduct it, I thought I would call on someone who's a far better conductor than me. This person is one of the 2 band directors at Park Vista Community High School. She comes in every week, hangs out, chills with the kids, shows them how to play, shows them how to become more musical. So I'm gonna get off the stage right now. Can you guys please welcome Miss Amrutha Murthy to this stage, please? All right, everyone, this is our last song for this, and then you got 3 bangers that jazz band's gonna play for you, and then we are out, because I'm hungry. I'm ready for some dinner. Everyone in the house, just know that this one is a medley of songs, and what I mean, not melody, a medley of songs. You're gonna hear, it depends what generation you're from, if this will make sense to you. You're either gonna hear Home Alone, you're either gonna hear Nightmare Before Christmas, or you're gonna hear Polar Express. Depends which level of life you're in, I guess. But with that being said, this is Christmas at the Movies. This is our symphonic band. This is our final medley song tonight. And then we're closing out with jazz band. And I'm telling you, the jazz band, trust me when I say this, we have a singer singing tonight. It is gonna be a fun one. All right, here we go. This is it, Christmas at the Movies. I hope you enjoy. Leave it to Mr. Norman to forget something. I was supposed to say this before we did that song. In band world, everyone's just like, oh, well, my kid just goes to band and then they leave. Yeah, you can do that. But then there's the kids that just push a little harder, right? And if, like, we just had all-county band auditions, and in all-county, if you get, like, 3 or 4 kids in, it's a big deal. Like, you are a school that is recognized if you have 3 or 4 kids that make all-county band. Don Estridge, Bach, L.C. Swain, Lantana, Lake Worth, Independence Middle, Jupiter Middle. I could go on through all the names of every middle school in Palm Beach County. Band, if you are an all-county member, can you please stand up right now? For all of you that are like me and we're stats people, we're like going. It was 14. It was the most in school's history, so not a bad year. Not a bad year. If you get kids in at all county, huge deal. But if you get kids in to all state, you know, the whole state, right? All 13.4 million of us. Right, in the state of Florida. If you're an all-state player, or if your name starts with Brianna, can you please stand up, please? I didn't know how to tell them when they made it. I'm like, Brianna, multiple Briannas. But I just want to let you know that these kids come in before school, during school, after school. Their intensity for music is vicious, and I love that they're that dedicated to it. So we got to do the final scrap, and then I promise we'll get you out of here so we can still, you know, get tacos in time if that's what your thing is on Monday night. Give us about 2 minutes, and I promise Jazz Band has 3 charts, and they will be worthwhile. All right, give us 2 minutes, and we're at the end, all right? Thank you so much, everyone. The good thing about jazz band is all the songs are fast usually. Guys, this is a song called Satin Doll, and it's a famous Ella Fitzgerald chart. It's been covered by everyone and anyone. It's a ballad, and even though like half my trumpet section is like wicked sick right now, they're still gonna play some solos for us tonight. Guys, this is Satin Doll. Here we go. I gotta give props because this girl was like super sick today, and she's like, I'm gonna save up my energy for tonight. On trumpet, that was one of our 8th graders you saw earlier tonight playing some Christmas carols with Nikita. Can you please give a round of applause to Naya, please? All right. There's like the good Mr. Norman, and there's like the bad Mr. Norman. And I heard this song, and I thought, we gotta do it. This is a song called You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. All right, here we go. I never thought I would say this. Can you please clap it out for Cindy Lou Who and the Grinch, please? On the music side of things, can you please clap it out for Miss Brianna and Mrs. Stella on trombone and trumpet, please? All right, I try not to play favorites, but this is the last song and we can all get the heck out of here. This song has nothing to do with the holidays. It's just a fire song, so I thought I would do it. This is a song when I was at the chorus concert, which, by the way, Wednesday, come out, same place, same time. Come out to Miss Serpa's chorus concert. She does phenomenal work. But I was sitting right there with Mr. Dreidl, our principal, and I heard this girl sing, and I just went. And the best part is that she sang, and I was like, wow, she got good feel, she sounds great, but then the track cut out halfway through, and as a performer, I'm thinking, this is all about to go south real quick. And she made it sound even better without the track. So, jazz band, they're killing it. Our singer's about to come out. This is an 8th grader, and I've never done a song with a student singer. It's always been a teacher or staff member, so obviously I hold this person in pretty high regard. With that being said, though, Miss Lana, come out, because this is the last song.
This is a song called It Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing.
I gotta recognize the soloist. He's been sitting holding it back on the drum set all night. Can you please get up for Shane Maurer, please, and Emily Winston. Guys, I'm sorry that I held you over a couple minutes, but I gotta tell you, I hope you have a wonderful night. Please make sure your child takes their instrument. Park Vista's been so good to us. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a lovely night. Good night.